lines are busting out the door. Christmas songs in every store. Can't stand to hear one more. Please won't you make it stop? Snow is piled 5 feet high. Dog ate the pecan pie. Hurry up, store-bought is fine. Christmas time again. They say it's so pretty, that time in New York City. I say cold and gritty, packed in like sardines. Got a flat on the interstate. Mama warned me, don't be late. Pretty please save me a plate. Christmas time again.
Uncle Eddie's new friend Jane.
Sister's back with what's his name.
All together once again.
And once a year is plenty.
Laughter bouncing off the wall.
Hear the cackle down the hall.
Too loud to think at all. Christmas time again.
Here come the holidays, so
Save up a whole month's pay and
Spend it on a one-night stay with a view of Rockefeller.
racing for the icy weather.
bake the cookies, knit the sweater.
Stand in line, wait forever. Christmas time again. If December's got you down, take the time and look around. You will find there's love abound. Christmas time again. Hear the jolly jingle sound. Christmas time again.
shining. It's the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voice says, oh night divine, the night when Christ was born. Oh night divine, oh night divine. Led by the light of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. So led by light our stars sweetly gleaming, here come the wise men from Orient land. The King of Kings laid thus lowly manger in all our trials, born to be our friend. Oh, fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voice says, oh, night divine, the night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hello you, welcome. This is Stardew Valley You Decide, where you take control via the use of polls in chat on the key moments that we're going to be going through the story today. And I want to do it differently, because normally when I play Stardew Valley, I kind of min-max the farm production, and I want to, create a huge, finely tuned, well-oiled farming machine. And I always ignore the relationships side of things. I've played it through loads of times and I've never actually managed to finish the community centre. So I want you to help me play the game through focused on friendships, relationships, follow some of the storylines, maybe even get married and have some kids. I don't know. It's going to be up to you guys. So hopefully you are up for the task. And then at the end of the evening, we're going to be rounding off with some Jackbox games. So, a bit of quiplash or maybe some murder mystery party, some good old-fashioned audience participation. I did say in the promo that we were going to be playing marbles on stream, but unfortunately marbles on stream doesn't work on YouTube in the same way as Twitch. And I wanted this to be audience participation, which Quiplash very much is. Welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's do some name checks. We've had a few new people arrive since I first... I've had no cat activity on this desk all day, and literally about 2 minutes before the stream was supposed to go live at 7 o'clock with me on camera, Catpocalypse has started. Cappy was prowling earlier as well, and now we've got a Tia. Yeah, she wants some cuddles, so she'll probably come and molest me for cuddles in a minute. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, everybody. Stu is going to be our super mod tonight, so if you've got any questions, then ask him. I think most of you in here are mods, actually. So Stu's been helping me set up as well, so thank you very much, Stu. Stone Ferret came in earlier, Astra the Eldritch Ferret. We've got also Tigger. We've got Scrolling. You're a chatty lot, you are, aren't you? Felon on Pause, Solari is here, Mad Dog Gaming's arrived, Playpea's just rejoined the official Floof crew, Rad1 UK, very much a ferret lover after my own heart, and who else has arrived? I think I saw another name arrive, did I? Ian Cruikshank. And there's Michael is there as well. So thank you everybody for being here. Hopefully you can hear me, you can see me, you get what we're going to be doing tonight. We'll run those sort of like the big life choices through Stardew Valley. We'll run those via polls, and then I've got a special magical twist on that a little later on when the time feels right. So if you... Oh, and Password Gaming's just arrived as well. Password Green Gaming. Hey, nice to see you. Nice to see all the old favourites and some new favourites in there as well. Right, let's switch over then. And I don't know why I'm losing my voice already. Right, Stardew Valley. So we're starting with the very, right from the very beginning. And I guess the first sort of big question. Hey, Luina. Leuna Boop. That sounds like a ferret name to me. Leuna Boop. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Right, so we're going to start a new game. And the first task is going to be to make a character. I think I want to go female, if you guys agree. Just because especially if we're going to be doing relationships, it'll feel less awkward doing a relationship from a perspective that I'm completely, not very aware of that kind of relationship anyway. But yeah, I think I'm going to go from a position of knowledge. Suggestions for the name though, what do we think? What hair should I go with? It probably doesn't really matter to most people, does it? I like that hair normally, and I normally like to go with let's have a look. I normally like to go with purple hair or green hair or something. What colour hair do you want? That's quite cute, isn't it? Ferrets rule, named Zorro rule, and other ferret names, yeah. My little baby Zorro. By the way, if you've got any sort of, today is kind of about chat as well as, I should probably give you desktop audio. There you go. Now you can hear the game. There's no hurry here today, right? So if you've got any questions or you want to talk about anything to do with your ferrets or the channel, I know somebody was asking me in comments about, my previous life job, work that I did previously. So if anybody wants to sort of like chat about those things, then you're very welcome to shout up with your questions. It's too complicated to ask you to make decisions about designing characters, so I'm just going to go with my own design. What are we going for? What top? Oh, I quite like that. Understated. Right, we're going to call me so that we don't get confused. We'll call... I remember Zorro, who was amazing and wonderful. Ah, thank you. Hey, Greenweave, welcome. Lovely use of green hearts there. I like that. We're going to call the Farm Ferret Tube TV. Because it's a collective effort. And by the way, I'm going to be doing this for 4 nights on the trot. So tonight, tomorrow night, Monday night and Tuesday night, which will take you up to New Year's Eve. And we know what the favourite thing is going to be, don't we? Ferrets! Animal preference. Okay, this is your first vote. Most people are ready. But let's see. Am I going to get a dog or a cat? So, because I'm going to leave them as yes, no answers for speed. So, should I get a dog? And then you can say no if you want me to get a cat, right? So, is it going to be a dog or is it going to be... Oh, maybe I can. Can I just... It's really easy. Right, okay, what pet? What pet? And the answer is going to be dog or cat. Unfortunately, there is no choice for ferrets in this game. But I've made a cute little thing so you can do your votes. What did you decide? Enbo. It's going to be a cat. Mad Dog will be disappointed. It's going to be a cat. Okay. And do we want to play the intro? Let's play the intro just because it's been... Oh, no, you know what we need to do now as well? We need to decide what farm do we want to get. Now, these are... I might actually... So let's read the options here. I'm going to run a poll. What have we got? Standard, Riverland, Forest, Hilltop. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's read out the descriptions and then shout up in chat which ones you fancy. And if there's kind of like 2 or 3 of them, or 1 or 2 of them, then we'll do a poll. But so standard farm, simple plot of land with a large amount of open space designed for your farm. This is for sort of like, you know, real beginners, easy farming. Now, don't forget, we're not going to be focusing on farming. We are going to do an amount of farming because we've got to earn money, particularly in the first year. You've kind of got get yourself set up where you're generating an income. But animals are a really good way to do that, and it's quite self-sustaining, particularly if you don't make any products from your animal goods. You just literally just sell what you know, the wool and the milk and the eggs that they lay. And then we can name them as well, so you can choose names for the animals as we go along. So bearing that in mind, perhaps, you know, just a boring flat farm isn't the one for us on this game. Riverland, cross several rivers and scenic riverbanks. Fish are more common here than usual. You start with a fish smoker. For our run, that might not be the best. Forest farm, the woods limit your farming space. However, the bounty of the forest is nearly at your doorstep. We will need woods, so that might actually be a good call. Hilltop farm, rocky terrain, a winding river making it difficult to design your farm. However, a mineral deposit provides mining opportunities. That might be good actually, because it will save me having to go down in the mines. Wilderness farm, plenty of bare land here, but beware at night there are monsters, so that will be fun. Four Corners farm, the land is divided into 4 parcels each, so that's really for groups. It's probably not ideal for this game. Beach farm, good foraging and fishing, tons of open space. Sometimes supply crates wash up on the shore. However, sprinkles don't work on this sandy soil. We need sprinklers, we need automation. And Meadowlands farm, it's not the best for growing crops, but there's a chewy blue grass that animals love. You start with 2 chickens. Ooh, so that might fulfill our farming. Hey, Puppy Ghostface, welcome to you. That's a good name. Oh, Greenweave, thank you so much. I love what you're doing. Thank you for educating and entertaining the world about ferrets and giving homes to ones who need it. Oh, bless you, Greenweave. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Right, so what are we thinking, guys? Has anyone got any sort of initial thoughts about which farm? Forest or wilderness? So wilderness is the scary one. Meadowlands, Mad Dog says Meadowlands. So let's run a poll on those 3 options so we can have a choice. So farm area, farm location, and the choices are going to be Meadowlands, so that's the animal start, or we've got also spooky one. Spooky one with monsters, or forest with wood. Forest extra wood. Okay, those are your options. Do you want me to have a animal forward start and strange blue grass that the animals like to eat? Do you want me to be forever jumping out of my skin? It might be entertaining. I'm not sure how much relationship building will get done because I'm going to be a quivering wreck in the corner. Or a forest farm, which is quite a pretty farm. chewy grass. So people are drawn by the chewy grass, I feel. Right, let's see. You've got 10 seconds left to get your poll answers in. 10. I'll have a sip of my drink. 9. 8 of the longest YouTube seconds in the world. 7. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Poll is over. And the winner is Meadowlands with the chewy blue grass. I am very happy about that, actually, and I've never played. I think that's a new. They had a big update about a year ago, and I haven't played it for a while. And I think that's. I'm not liking that top now that I'm sitting, staring at it. I think we can do better. I think that one's better. I might go for a different. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, I'm going to go for a mini skirt too. Live dangerously. I mean, we are going to try and pull a boyfriend or something. Get into some intimate relationships. Maybe have kids. If I have kids, will I get pregnant? Or do they just arrive in the post? I'm talking in the game, by the way. I understand how that works in reality. Right, Meadowlands. Okay, let's watch the intro. For the hell of it, it's been a long ass time since I played this. Let's get fully immersed. And for my very special granddaughter, I want you to have this sealed envelope. Okay. Thanks, Grandpa. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. It's never been my strong point. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. That's a bit gnarly, isn't it? Now let Grandpa sleep. XX years later. Is that 20 in Roman numerals? Okay. I've forgotten all of it. I love the art style in this. Is just so. It's just appealing. Oh, I need water. Oh, I've got to do something. No, I'm just sitting there. Oh, open the drawer. Get the letter out. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in my life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. It sounds like me moving up here with the ferrets. I've enclosed the deeds to that place, my pride and joy, 𝙃𝙃𝙄𝙎 TV Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honour the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? All right, Grandpa. Is Grandpa dead? I think Grandpa is dead. Can you hear Cappy? You probably can't because this microphone filters stuff out. He's old man shouting at the clouds out in the hallway, wandering around just shouting. It's because I'm not sitting in front of the TV with my lap sort of in easy access. Did my bus forget to stop? Oh, it's no, still half a mile to go. Trade offer. 1 time salmon oil for 1 times Duke. Yeah, that's a good trade. That's a good trade. Oh, right, here I am. Hello, you must be Kate. Yes. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. By the way, when I've I streamed this once with Mad Dog, and we had a very funny stream together doing a jewel farm. But I've not streamed this. When I tell you, normally when I play it, I never read any of the dialogue. I just click through the dialogue and move on to the next thing that I've got to do on the farm. You know, plant my parsnips, and Mad Dog will tell you, because I worked him like a dog, like the dog that he is, when we did our jewel playthrough together, because I wanted to get to the summer fair with enough money to buy 50 strawberries, which is the kind of real min-max kind of first year scenario, but also have the things that you need for you've got to also try and get the things you need for the first set of community centre rebuilding, so that you get the prize of the fertiliser, and then you can fertilise those 50 strawberry seeds. And you do nothing but plant and water and sleep and plant and water and sleep, but at the end of that you've got like a load of money. You were sent down the mines frequently. Like, yeah, exactly. Down the mines with you, my boy. Right, let's see. So I'm going to read these. That was a very long-winded way of telling you that I'm actually going to read these chats now. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here. Okay, we know that, Robin. She's repeating herself already. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. Okie dokie. What a mess. Oh, look, there's the bluegrass. The chewy bluegrass. This is Ferret Tube TV Farm. Yeah. No wonder you're looking a bit stressed. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. I've got hiccups. And here we are, your new home. What are you doing in my home? Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. They have? It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Oh, well, you come to mention it, I am planning on integrating myself into the community quite deeply. So I shall look forward to meeting them all. So you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage? Yep. It's a good house, very rustic. I've already got a chicken coop there though, look. Cool. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt though. Cheeky. Yeah, exactly, Lewis. Rude. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm off of Ferret Joe some illustrations. Oh, yeah. Your illustrations are great. Don't listen to her, Kate. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Well, that's inevitable. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should go get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. I certainly will. The townspeople would appreciate that. Alright, Lewis. Toodle pip. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. Yeah, I'll come by during the night to collect it. Tia, you can't go on my lap right now. I'm about to be invaded by a feline. Right, okay, thank you, Lewis. Well, good luck. Cheers, mate. Oh, you off too as well, are you? Bye. Rustic equals run down, yeah. And here we are. Day one. I've got a little parcel. Oh. Do that. Okay. I receive 15 hay. Oh, I don't get parsnips. I get hay. Because I've got chickens. Let's go see the chickens. Well, this is nice, isn't it? That's a lovely little... Oh, look at the baby chicky jigs. Hi. Hi, what are your names? Right. So, who would like to name a chicken? I nearly said ferret. Who would like to name a chicken? First name that arrives in chat will be the name of our first chicken. Currently, at this stage of the game, I'm rewarding people who are just still awake. Just still awake, still alert, ready to leap into action. Roast or nuggets? Well, I'm gonna call it roast nuggets because you can't give me a choice there. Roast nug. Oh no, if I don't do a space there, it'll be all right. Roast nugget. Oh, roast nugget. Okay. Second name, Stubby. Greenweave says Stubby. Oh, I'm going to kill him with that axe. I need to stop waving an axe around. Oh, Fishy. That's not a good name, is it? I prefer Stubby. Uh-oh. Feline there's about to be a fight as well. They don't like each other very much, so... okay. There we are. Now... they shouldn't... It's nice weather today. So let's let them out and they can eat some of this blue grass. Come on, chucks. What's it going to do to them? I might clear up some of these... Oh, there you are. Hi, girls. I'm going to clear up some of this rubbish around here so they've got more room to run around. I have got an axe. I don't want to use my scythe here, even though it doesn't cost as much, because I don't want to cut all the blue grass down. We want it to propagate, I'm assuming. Oh. I'll cut this tree down. What time is it? It's a bit early to go into town and meet the locals. So I'm just doing a little bit of tidying up before. God, I'm like an addict, aren't I? I've just got to do a little bit of organisation. If you don't get rid of these, they'll grow again. It's a nice little contained area for the chooks, isn't it? Right, okay. You nom away on the blue grass. Have I got enough to make a... I should probably make a... Before I head into town, I should probably make a chest just to sort of, you know, empty my pockets a bit. Don't need to take a whole load of blooming hay into town with me, do I? We'll do some foraging on the way as well. What was the tab? What was the... Can't remember what the... Oh, it's escape. Right. It's been ages since I played this. What we need 50 wood, so we need a few more. Let's take a tree down. Hey Sally, welcome to you. Thank you for coming. Right, I've got enough for a chest. I'll put it there. Right. Don't need... Oh, well, we'll take that in case we want to... I suppose we could. We could do some weed clearing up and stuff. Probably not going to pick up any stones, especially if I haven't got my pickaxe. Oh. So that should be alright. Right. It's time to go and meet the locals. This is where... Oh, hang on, I've got an exclamation mark. Getting started. If you want to become a farmer, you have to start with the basics. Feed your chickens each day by letting them eat grass outside or by placing hay into their troughs. Once they're mature, harvest the eggs. Harvest an egg from your chickens. Okay, so that's one current quest. And new introductions. Okay, I've got to go and meet everyone. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, and as I said, I really want to... Let's pick things as we go, do a bit of foraging. I really want to, you know, maybe do the whole side of it, having, you know, a relationship and getting married and having kids and stuff. I think that might be fun. So have in mind who we're gonna... Hello. Ah, Mayor Lewis told me you just arrived. I'm Marnie. Hi, Marnie. You're the doctor, aren't you? I recognise you. Hi, Doc. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. That's great, Harvey. Going to the shop. Hello. That's right. I heard someone new was moving into the old farm. Okay. Hi. Hi, Miss Kate, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. Good to know. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Didn't we meet already? Didn't I already meet you? Hello, you must be Kate, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. Hi, Caroline. Is anyone else in here? No. Is that all they want to say to me? Oh, you picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Oh, so she's not too happy about me being here. Have you got anything else to say? My husband runs the general store here. Have you met my daughter, Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. Right, I have exhausted them of conversations. He's got some more for me. A little agriculture could really inject life into the local economy. Okay. Remind you of old... Oh, hey! Milka's here. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you. It reminds you of old Spectrum games. Yeah, rad. Exactly. It's very evocative of the era of gaming that I certainly was a teenager through. Just walking into somebody's house. Hello, old man. Come to introduce myself. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Is he saying he's irritated or I should be? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. All right. I probably can't go in there, can I? Oh, look, he's got no clothes on. Not a good enough friend. Look at him working out. His little tidy whities. Right, we probably shouldn't just wander into people's houses. It is a bit rude, isn't it? I'm just going to check this bin. I didn't check the news as well. Hello, old lady. Why, hello. Welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. No, I'll call you Evelyn. Thanks. There are some new people I haven't met yet. Hello. Oh, I have met you. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. Rude. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting to have someone new moving in. Having a farmer around could really change things. Why? Fresh eggs. I remember I only spoke to you once, didn't I? You got anything else? No, nothing else for me. Let's go and speak to this little boy over here. All right, mate. Oh, a stranger. My name is Vincent. Did I say it right, Milka? Mama says I'm not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. Well, you should listen to your mama. Although I am, in fact, okay. I perform regular checkups on medical procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. Well, yeah, that's what a doctor does. No news in that sentence, my dear. Let's see if this lady here will speak to me. Hi. You want to say hi? Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Thank you. You know, with a small town like this, a new face can really alter the community dynamic. It's exciting. All right. Good. Who else is there? I don't feel it's right just to walk into people's homes. She was a bit lippy with me earlier. Has she got anything else to say? No. She's giving me the silent treatment. We'll go into Jojo Mart, but we'll check the bin first. Never know. So who, has anyone else? Hello? I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Good to meet you too. Who's this lady? Did I already say hello to her? I did. She was... This is the nasty guy, right? Welcome to Jojo Mart. How are you doing today? I don't believe we've met. I'm Morris, Jojo Customer Satisfaction Representative. When you decide you want to become a Jojo member, I'll be delighted to help make your transition a joyous experience. So we are not going Jojo, right? I think this is going to be... Hello, Victoria. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Right, it's vote time, people. And I hope you make the right decision here. Now, I need you to remember... If I join Jojo Mark, it completely changes the game and really puts it on easy mode in terms of farm production, but it takes the heart out of it, I think. So, is it Jojo or Jojo? Join Jojo? Yes or no? So if you say yes, basically it's going to be a very different game, and I think probably the community centre doesn't happen, isn't an option. But I said I was going to let you make all of the major decisions. So this is your call to reach inside your hearts and hopefully do the right thing. I'm trusting you. Thank goodness. No, a couple of you did say yes. Or one of you said yes, actually. So somebody was trying to mess with me. So, no, Mr. Jojo representative. We are not going to join you. Right, let's go and say, I don't think we've spoken to this chap here, have we? Is that Shane? Shane's hard at work. He doesn't seem interested. All right, he's busy stacking shelves. Right. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. We're going to say hello to... Go and meet Cliff. Let's just rifle through his bin first. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. It's already 5:20 p.m. Well, you know what we can do then? We can go to the pub. It was you, was it, Mad Dog? Oh, there's that arty guy, isn't there, who lives on the beach. Let's go and say hello to him quickly. Hello. Elliot. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. Oh, really? I'm Elliot. I live in the cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, thank you. That's all he's got to say. Let's go and see if anyone's having a quick swifty. Oh, have I said hello to this lady? Oh, hello. I'm Penny. Hello, Penny. I see. Don't think I've said hello to this young lad as well. Hey, you're the new girl, huh? I think we're going to get along. I'm Alex. Thanks, Alex. Hey, I overheard someone saying you've got your first chicken the other day. Yep. Man, I wish Grandma had chickens. I'd eat a dozen raw eggs for breakfast each morning. Oh, he's a protein bro, isn't he? All right. Who's in the pub? Oh, well, Shane's there now. Maybe he'll speak to me now. Now he's got a beer in his hand. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Just trying to be friendly. Oh. I haven't got any money. Have I got any money? Should I buy him a drink? Hey kid, the name's Pam. Nice to meet you, Pam. Nothing like a sip of the good stuff to warm these old bones. She just repeats ad nauseum. She loves her booze. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chief chef and owner of the Stardrop Saloon. Welcome to the Stardrop Saloon. Can I get you anything? Yes. In a minute. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. That's what we're doing, dear. Now, what do we think? Do I buy Shane a drink or not? Oh, Milka, thank you. I'm going to let you make a snap decision here, guys. Buy Shane a beer. Yes or no? I mean, there's an argument to say we're kind of enabling an alcoholic here, but let's see what you think. Do we buy Shane a beer or do we just walk out of here and go on with our lives? He doesn't want to talk to us if we're not buying him alcohol, clearly. I'll give you a little while longer to vote. Voting ends in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I realise there's a massive time difference, so probably when I say voting ends in 10 is when the voting actually ends, because I've already got all the way to 0. So, but I think you've had enough time to vote. I'm going to end the poll. And yes. Okay. 8 out of 10 of you want me to buy Shane a beer. 400? We've only got 500. Well, 400 it is. Buy Shane a beer we do. So now we hold on to that beer, right? Which is in 5. No. 6. Now let's see if he wants to talk to us. Hey Shane. Oh wow, Kate. How do you know this was my favourite? Well, takes one to know one, I suppose, doesn't it? That's it. That's literally all he's... I feel taken advantage of. Inflation, yeah, 400. Right, it's getting late. I'm going to get tired. Oh, there's Cliff. Hello. Oh, Clint. Sorry, Clint. I'm the town blacksmith. If you ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm your guy. Alrighty. Wonderful. Let's see how many people have we done. 22 out of 28. Done pretty well. Let's see what's going on here. Right, birthdays. So it's Lewis's birthday on Sunday. What does Lewis like? Do we know what Lewis likes? Does anyone... I don't mind if you want to sort of like cheat on my behalf and find out what things they like and let me know. But our next birthday coming up is Lewis. So we've got to try and figure out a good birthday gift to him. Give him. Right. Which way? So it's... what is it? 8:30. Let's go the long way home and maybe we'll see something to dig up or pull out of the ground on our way. Absolutely nothing. Well, there is this, so I could do this. And there's seeds from this as well. Not that we care about seeds, but we can always sell them. Or actually, no, seeds are good for making protein bars out of. I think they call them field snacks. Do I have a favourite ferret? No, Victoria. It's really difficult actually because, you know, in different moments, they each have their own way of shining, kind of. Like Scruffles is... Scruffles loves the camera. You know, you often see much more of Scruffles in the content, just simply because when I get the camera out, she's there for it. She's just like, oh, the camera. And you'll notice by all of the oh, I haven't got a... Oh, I can't get around there. I haven't got my pickaxe with me. God damn. I'm going to have to run all the way around the other way. Is there another way through here? Oh, yeah. I can go this way, can I? No. God damn. Oh, no. I hope I don't fall asleep in the middle of the street. Yeah, so obviously Scruffles is very present in the content just simply because she performs for the camera. And I never wanted to make the ferrets do anything. You know, you'll notice when I'm filming with them, it's always their choice if they want to be involved. I try and make it as interesting as possible and, you know, appealing as possible to them. But I never just sort of, you know, grab them and say, you know, do that. You're doing this now. And she's just always up for it. Wriggles, not so much. Wriggles she just ignores the camera. She's not really interested in it and doesn't react to it in any way. But when you get Wriggles, you know, with something to dig in, you know, that's when Wriggles really comes alive and her personality really shines through. You know, and likewise Zorro and Luffy, they all both had their own kind of little quirks as well. Oh, we're doing good. I think, yeah, right, okay, we've just been told by the system it's time to go to sleep. I need to blow my nose. I've got a little bit of a stuffy nose, I think, from sneezing. Excuse me, I'm just going to mute my microphone one moment. Oh, Milka, that's, you know, it's why I do it. It's absolutely why I do it. What, I just axed my bed. Right, let's look at the TV today. Weather report. Entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. So tomorrow it's going to rain all day. And then fortune teller, is it a lucky day? The spirits are very displeased today. They will do their best to make your day difficult. Oh, I didn't put my chickens away at the end of the night. Well, I suppose it just means they'll be out. We'll go and give the chickens a pet. Where's the other one? Ah, there it is. They don't need food because they're eating this stuff. Okay. We need to think about earning some money, don't we? How are we going to do that? I think we might need to plant some, at least something. Or do we just wait for the... just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. Willy. Unsolicited willies in the post. Nothing changes. Right. Okay. Would you go and visit Willy? We've got a few more people to visit, haven't we? What noise? I'll tell you what though, I'm going to take my... Yeah, I need to be clearing the path. Put that. Put all of this away. But yeah, I will take that because I want to be able to clear. Now Willy's down at the beach, isn't he? So we'll just head out this way. It's so weird not... Where can I go somewhere at the moment? Oh, it's out of service. Yeah, I've got to do something to get that back in service, haven't I? Puppy Ghostface always suggests going to a rescue. Yes, absolutely. And you know, the good thing about rescue ferrets as well, apart from the fact that you're giving a ferret that really needs a break, you know, a future and a life and a loving family. And I think that's just such a rewarding thing in and of itself. But also the other really big benefits with rescue ferrets is they will be at least mostly bite trained / socialized. You know, they won't be the super young because they're really bitey when they're young, very young. But by the time we've got to a rescue, they'll be over 6 months old, so they'll be through that bitey phase. If the rescue's a good rescue, they should have been quite well socialized and, you know, shouldn't be problematic in that respect. And so it just makes that whole kind of transition, particularly for new ferret owners, just makes that whole transition just a lot easier, I think. Ahoy there, miss. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet ya. Well, thank you, Willy. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It's weird. Unless said rescue is an ex-hunter ferret. Yes. Although they probably would have, you know, they probably wouldn't be offering it up for adoption if it wasn't at least, you know, sort of to some extent rehabilitated, I guess is what I'm saying. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Right. You're going to give me your old rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Well, that's very kind of you, Willy. Thank you. I received a bamboo pole. There is good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. That's not my task this playthrough though, Willy, I'm afraid. My shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. Heh heh. That's what me old pappy used to say anyway. Aww. Okay. So I have a fishing rod. Thank you, Willy. Right, who else do I need to meet? There's some collectibles. I need wood to get over that bridge. Yeah, the ocean's cute, isn't it? I said hello to her. I said hello to Clint. I said hello to Alex. There's a quest over here. Let's see. Where is it? Where am I not? That does mean there's a quest, doesn't it? But I'm just getting the... Oh well. Right. Who am I looking for? Is there a way I can see who I've still to... Friendships, right. Okay. Marnie I've met. Right, these are the ones that I haven't met yet. Oh, that old guy lives up in the tent up there, doesn't he? And actually, so does... Right, okay, so I'm going to head up here. Did I say hello to you? Yeah, I did. Just have we met everyone in town yet? Sounds exhausting. Not quite. A few more stragglers. Pinky wasn't... Bribe him 2 seconds. I've lost track of the conversation. Ah, there's that old dude. Hello. Don't mind me, I just live out here alone. Okay. Wonder if he would appreciate a clam. Or an oyster. Is that an oyster? Let's see. Do you want that? That looks fresh. I'll be eating good tonight. Good. Well, I'm glad I made you happy. I'm going to go and steal the spring onion that's outside your tent. Oh, look. Tasty spring onion. And I can't get to him yet, but I don't think he... Is he a character? I can't get up to there yet. I know that the... Yeah, there you go. That's one of the people I'm looking for. Hello. Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thank you for introducing yourself. Wow. I'm studying the local plants and animals from my home laboratory. Have you met my daughter Maru? She's interested to meet you. Is she? Where is she? She's not in here, is she? She's hiding under the bed or something. Oh. Okay. He's in his room. I thought that was out. Where's out? Out's over there. Whoop. Right. What else am I look? Should I go into? Can I go into the? I think it triggers the quest, doesn't it, when I go into the? It's locked. Ah, this is somebody that I want to say hi to, though. Abigail. Oh, you're that new farmer girl, or whatever, aren't you? Yes. Huh? Oh, I'm Haley. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be pretty. Actually, never mind. Wow. Unfriendly much. Don't mind me. Just a bit of weeding. Right, who else have I got to say hello to? Wow, there's quite a few still. He was in his bedroom. He lives up there. That wizard is out in the woods. Don't know where that girl normally hangs out. Let's head out towards... She's just jelly. Yeah, probably. Because she wasn't gifted a farm with 2 chickens. Right, I've got to try and work my way through all of this rubbish now. I should probably do a bit of work clearing this farm, shouldn't I? It's going to make traversing it a lot easier. Well, there's loads more of that blue grass down here as well. Okay. We've said hello to her. This is where the wizard is. It's locked. You can hear someone inside though. Can I knock? I'm going to chop the door down with my axe. So I've got to wait until I bump into him, have I? This is lovely, sitting next to my bubby boy, ferret named Lancelot. Oh, nose boops, Lancelot. And listening to you having such a nice voice to listen to. Oh, thank you. I'm a bit munged up at the moment. I just had a sneezing fit. I think the cat's got some fluff up my nose. I do wish there was a ferret game. I know. I mean, there was one game called Ferret Scoundrels that I looked at. But it was it had been released as early access about 4 or 5 years ago, got terrible reviews and has had no updates in the last year, so it's probably just going to be unplayable, you know, just super buggy, big holes in the gameplay, and no one needs that. There's nothing cozy about that kind of experience. It's a kind of experience that makes you want to run out of the house screaming like a lunatic. When does this guy come out? Is he going to come out soon? Should we just loiter with intent? He's got to come out sometime, hasn't he? Well, I saw a movement. I thought it was him. I thought I could break his storage chest. How you doing? Hello, neighbour. Hi, Leah. Well, I could do a little bit of fishing while we wait for him. He's inside. Is he just going to stay inside though? That's the question though. Let's see if I can still fish. Oh. I think it's a tap game, isn't it? What's that? I can't remember the control for it. Is it right click? She's not going to get a bite for hours now. I don't know what that is about. I've forgotten how to fish. It's got late as well suddenly. Oh, I want to get that. And that. Why are there more trees than people? It's Stardew Valley! I'm trying to find my way back now in the dark through this uncleared and completely cluttered landscape. It's like a puzzle, a maze puzzle. I've got loads of energy, so I might as well just do this. I feel like we should we need something like Untitled Goose Game, but fair. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm stuck. Get rid of some of this. Go and pick up those sap that I left lying around. Oh, I found a geode. Gotta use up my energy. All right, that'll do. Sorry, no, you click the float when the exclamation mark appears. And then what is it that you do? You have to tap something, don't you, to... you have to tap, 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 tap. To keep it within... Keep the fish within the boundaries. Okay, so we've reached level 1 of foraging, which means I can make field snacks with the seeds. We stand at a crossroads. It's going to rain today, according to the weather report from yesterday. So if I'm going to do some farming, today would be a good day because I won't have to water anything. I just have to plough, just have to till the soil and plant some seeds. So I'll have to run into town and buy some seeds because you don't get any seeds. But are we going to bother with planting? We need to plant some because we're going to need to, once we've unlocked the community, which I don't even know how we unlock the community centre, but when I have unlocked the community centre, I'm going to have to grind. Tap C. Right, got you, thank you. Yeah, I am going to have to grow some stuff if I want to complete the community centre. So shall I clear, and when we've got a few more people that we need to say hello to as well. Let's see what the weather report tomorrow. Clear and sunny all day. And today, the spirits are in good humour today. You'll have a little extra luck. Okay. Well, today will be a good day then to bash all the rocks on the farm and just get this farm cleared away, right? Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Start farming. Well, let's clear some land and we'll get some we'll get some crops on the go. So at least we've got a sort of a steady income, and that will speed up being able to get more animals as well, because we'll have actual cash to buy things with. I think you've got to get to certain levels of income to trigger certain events in the script as well, to unlock, you know, things. We still don't know what Lewis likes for his... What should I give him? I've got no money because I spent nearly all my money on a beer for Shane. That was pointless. Good to do this when you've got good luck breaking the stones, because you might get geodes. What I do need is a silo. So as I'm cutting down my hay, I can be building up my stocks. As I'm cutting the grass, I can be building up my stocks of hay for the winter. So I do have some seeds. That sounds like sounds like my stomach rumbling. It's not. My stomach isn't rumbling. It's the game being weird. I have got seeds. Should I just plant the seeds that I've got and see what happens? I've got 6 seeds. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the time? Let's go and buy some seeds as well. My voice is calming. Oh, thank you. I used to, when I first started doing work on television many years ago, 25 years ago, to probably closer to 30 years ago, when you first start having to listen, oh, it's closed on Wednesdays. Well, that was a waste of time. When you first start having to listen to your own voice in a, coming back at you through speakers constantly when you're editing something, it's just so weird because you don't think it sounds like you at all. And I felt like I had a really kind of squeaky high voice, and I think I kind of fine-tuned my vocal range a bit, just out of feeling a bit cringe when I would sometimes be a bit loud or a bit squeaky. We're looking for 3 more people. It's that moody teenage boy. Is he still in his bedroom? Hi. Oh, she's Maru. We want to see Maru as well. She's there. Let's see how much it's going to cost. We've already got a coop. Oh, there's no other options. Okay, so I've got to reach a threshold. Maru, will you come and see me? Is she coming out? Oh, she's coming out. Yay! Hey! When it rains, I have a good excuse to work on my gadgets all day. It must be kind of boring for you, though. I'm going to give her a flower. How about that? You like that? You're welcome. Right, who else have I got to get then? Oh, I already had her. It's this one. Where does she live? Ah, she lives down on the river. He's probably still there, isn't he? Yeah. Is he gonna... Shall we just stalk him outside his door and hope that he's finished gaming in a minute? I had to alter my voice and give it more resonance when I did radio. Yeah. Exactly. It's just the microphone receives lower tones just so much more happily. It also really helps when if you're speaking to elderly people who have partially lost their hearing. They lose the ability to hear the upper ranges first. So if you want to communicate with somebody elderly and they're struggling to hear you, just deepen your voice and make it more come from... Hey, Oscar. You make it come more from your chest and more resonant. And I guess that's like... How are the ferrets? They are very good. Yep. They are... The girls are in really good form at the moment, actually. I think because it's been... Oh, I'd already said hello to her. I think because it's been quite cold outside, that they actually... when I bring them into the playroom... They haven't been outside as much and sort of worn off a bit of energy, because sometimes I can take them into the playroom and they've already been up for several hours and they're kind of just a bit snoozy. But when the weather's like this, when I go in and feed them and bring them out for play, they've often been sort of tucked up in bed, staying warm, so they've got lots of energy when we go into the playroom and have a romp. Very bouncy. Right, this is one we don't need, isn't it? Or no, that wasn't one who was snippy with us. It's a young girl. I think maybe she lives next door. I'm just walking into people's houses. It's really quite rude. Just check their bins first. Yeah. I'm the bin inspector. Okay. It's his sister, isn't it? Or is it his friend? Hi. I've said hello to all of these. There's a little girl. I'm sure she lives in one of these two houses. Do you think he's gonna... Do you think he's a night owl? What is it? It's 4:30. Ah, there he is. Oi, you. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town. Yes, I did. You are correct. Hi. Nope, I'm getting wet. Right. So now we just need to get wherever that little girl is and our wizard friend. I wonder. Shall I just see if we can find any more out about you? Lewis, it's your birthday coming up. What do you want? It was good, thank you. Your grandpa used to complain about the rickety old bed, but I think deep down he actually loved that house. Okay, no clues there about what he might like for his birthday. He likes flowers though, look at that. He's got a nice flower bed. Let's rifle through his bin. Ooh. A seed, lovely. No. Hi, Willie. Nice to see young folk moving into the valley. Not very common these days. Okie dokie. You'd want for it. I'd love this game if there was the ability to have ferrets in the game. How cool would that be? Oh, the Sloaner. Spooky sounds. I'm still not going to be able to get in and see this guy though, am I? Should take as many of these down as possible. See if I can pick up a couple more seeds. Oh, I don't know why my nose is so runny, or so blocked up rather. It was all stuffy. Oh, there's a loo down here as well. Gosh, they've let the weeds get overgrown. I've actually spent more time weeding Pelican Town than I have my own property so far though. I know, I was facing the wrong way. Oh, all those things and I didn't get any more seeds. One more seed. That's good actually, that's neat because I accidentally dug an extra hole. What are we going to get? So exciting. Oh, I haven't been to see my little... Oh, they will be in... They'll probably be hungry because I didn't put any food down for them. Oh, I feel dreadful. Oh, it's so late. They'll be starving. They will get to eat today, though. Oh! Oh, they're sleeping. Good egg, though. Yay! They would have been hungry today. I feel bad. I didn't say hello to them either. God, we're already failing. I'll tell you what, I'm going to lock them in there and remember to let them out tomorrow morning. You know what I could do as well? Going to... Oh. Tell you what. I need that, I need that. The wood, and tomorrow I'll make time to go to bed. I'll make a storage box tomorrow. Oh, got a nighttime. Oh, a fairy! I've got a fairy. She's sprinkled some fairy dust on my plants. I wonder what that's going to do. No, just woken up. Right, let's have a look. Living off the land. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. This one's for you folks living in Stardew Valley. For us. Check for spring onions southwest of the town where the river meets the ocean. You can sometimes find a whole bunch growing right out of the dirt. Okay. Weather report. Tomorrow it's going to be a beautiful sunny day. And the luck today. They're very happy today. Okay, good. So today would be another good day to continue. Alright, so they supercharged. The fairy supercharged. Oh, look at that. I've got 2 cauliflowers. A parsnip. And I don't know what those others are. Excuse me. Right. Let's go in. Apologise to my poor chooks. Oh, look at them now. Laying loads of eggs. And then I want to make a box to go in here. And I can put that in there. Am I selling eggs, do you think? Alright, chooks, I'll let you out. Here you go, girls. Sell the eggs. Yeah, because that's what I always end up doing as well. Hey, Bite! I always end up trying to save everything for some obscure reason in case I need it. But I do need certain things, but I can just gather them. Right, I'm just going to be ruthless and I'm just going to sell everything that isn't immediately useful. And one of those things... Oh, look, there's another egg. We'll sell the eggs. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. Anything else I can sell? Should we go foraging? Put those in there. Oh, I need to water. Need to water my crop. Oh, they were ready to. Oh, they were already potatoes. Well, would you look at that? So now, if I remember correctly, I think I should just keep one of everything just for the community centre. I'm pretty sure you don't need eggs, but I'm going to have plenty of eggs. But I might never plant potatoes and cauliflowers again. So we'll do that. You don't need to, yeah, it's not a post-apocalyptic world, right? Just old habits die hard though, right? Right, we are still looking for one more chap, and we can forage for spring onions down in the south, and that will be where we will find, if he comes out, that's where we'll find our magician friend. Does the little girl maybe live here? Can't remember where she lived. This is where we buy more. Hello, need something? No. Yes, that's her daughter. There it is. That's who we need. Is she gonna come out? Okay. It's gonna sound weird, but I know where the little girl lives now, so I can come back. There are very, very few scenarios in which you can say that and it doesn't sound really creepy. I'm hoping this is one of them. Pick some flowers. There we are, look at that. What a crop. What a crop. Is that it? Right. We need the wizard. The wonderful wizard of Stardew Valley Forest. And we need to say hello. Aha! Hello, little girl. We would like to meet you. Nothing creepy. ... Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I messed up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I messed up again. Is that it? Oh dear, Jas. Okay, well we've just got to say hi to the wizard now, but he's not coming out. Hey Josh! Don't need scraps and caps for pipes and guns. No, exactly. I'm more comfortable, more at home in that kind of game normally, to be honest. Is this like a survival craft game with old school Game Boy Pokemon? Yeah, I guess. There is fighting as well, but you have to go to very specific zones, unless you pick the map that has spooky monsters as well. Right. He's not... I'm going to carry on clearing. We've got good luck today, so we might as well carry on taking out all the trash from our land. Oh, I know, I can't. Misfired. I haven't found any geodes though. Which I'm surprised about on a day, an auspicious day like today. Do you know, I've never had that fairy bless your crop this early in the game before. Imagine if I'd been playing how I normally play, min-maxing. I'd be buying a limousine by now. I'd be like, oh my god, I just planted like 1 billion potatoes and 500 million parsnips. Now they're all ready really early. Feeling sick, my family got gifted the flu on Christmas. Oh no! That sucks so hard because you're off work anyway, so you can't even like be sort of, you know, comforted by the fact that you've got days off work for being sick. You're like, you were off work anyway. Unpaid holiday probably. Cool, I've nearly used all my energy up. I haven't got any seeds to make any energy bars with either. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, I've got new. Getting started, done. Oh, okay. Become a farmer, feed your chickens. Okay, so I did that. And how to win friends. Giving gifts is a great way to build friendships, learn each person's individual tastes, and you'll be popular in no time. So I've got to give someone a gift. Robin at the local company lives north of town. In exchange for raw materials and money, she'll construct new buildings on your farm. Build a silo, important. And, oh look, there's a little cave there. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. So I do need to... I'm in danger of running out of energy now, so just go and have a look here. What's in the cave? Oh, mad dog, look in the cave. Oh, thank you. What's in the cave? Nothing. Nothing in the cave. But I suppose that's going to trigger me meeting somebody. Okay, not much energy left. Take out a few more of these logs. I know. Well worth it. Mad dog. That's the most expensive look in a featureless dark cave that anyone's ever paid for. I appreciate it though. Thank you. Right. I think we can safely unload what we've... So we're going to... Spring onions. Should we keep some to eat in case we need energy? I definitely need to keep... I need to give a gift. You know what? Maybe I'll... Yeah, because I've got to start earning some money as well. Let's keep these because we got there. That's nice. Nice gifting, that. High quality. Should we just give flowers out? Let's do that. Let's just give flowers out. And maybe we'll take those to Clint. Clint. I guess I can sell the coal. I've no need of that. Willie might like an oyster. We could go. Well, we could just go down the beach and get a new oyster. Okay, I'm going to hold on to the flowers and the spring onion, the silver spring onions for gifting tomorrow. Random things to give people, but and then I'm going to put everything else. I'm keeping hold of my building materials because I'm going to need those in the future. I'm going to need to use that tomorrow morning as well to water my plants. And we'll put everything else in here because we've got to earn some money. So those regular ones and the coal. What's my dream job? What's your dream job? Honestly, I think I have my dream job right now. I've been really lucky in my life. You know, obviously, you make your own luck along the way, and I've lived plenty of life already, and I was very lucky, sort of in the middle of my career, to find a niche to step into that allowed me to do something which I really enjoyed, which is tech reporting, and started out as a games journalist and then playing with tech and speaking on stage and speaking to people about technology, and I absolutely loved it. And it put me in a position financially where at this stage of my life, when COVID kind of imploded all of that world for me, it put me in a position where I could actually take a step back from what I was doing and say, what do I want to do? And I'd always wanted, I was a veterinary nurse when I first left school. So, my ideal job was working with animals. And then this kind of really, and then I had sort of, 25 years, 30 years of broadcast TV experience and journalism experience. And before that, in between being a veterinary nurse and doing the TV journalist, it was all sales kind of oriented. So, that's the whole kind of like being able to speak to people, presenting things, and you develop those skills. And honestly, when I decided to start the YouTube channel about ferrets, and Mad Dog encouraged me and enabled me in extraordinary ways, I really did feel like I was putting all of the things that I loved about all of the different jobs that I did and putting them together into one job. And yeah, it doesn't pay very much, but I've been lucky that I've been able to get myself into a position where I don't need that much money. So, I'm able to do this. So genuinely, I know it sounds super cheesy, but I genuinely feel like I am, and I get to stay at home and, be cozy and stay with my creatures. So, I do genuinely feel like this is the perfect job for me. A little bit more money would make it like absolutely perfect. But as I said, I've not got extravagant tastes. I don't need all the latest fashions and, what. I buy technology, computers to edit with, and they're expensive and stuff. But once it's bought, it's bought. And I don't have a desire to move to a bigger house and, buy a bigger car and redecorate every 5 minutes. So, right, level farming. Watering can proficiency +1. Hoe proficiency. I'm a proficient hoe. Crafting recipe scarecrow. Right, that's one of the things I've got to do. Crafting recipe, basic fertilizer. Level 1 mining, pickaxe proficiency. Right, okay. And I have made... Oh, look at that. 756 gold. That's what I'm talking about. I'll be able to buy Shane 2 beers. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Right, the forecast for tomorrow is going to be clear and sunny all day. Fortune teller. Neutral today. No special luck. Is it? It's... Oh, I've got a post. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. If you have surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Oh, have I not got... I have got... Can I get to there? I guess I can, but it's not convenient. I can't get to that river conveniently. Okay. Just swing by my shop with 75 stones and 1,000 gold? Yeah, I don't think so. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff. But my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? No. Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's general store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Okay, another. To our valued Jojo Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. Boo. We apologise for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris. Okay, Morris. Right, so that passageway is cleared now. I've got to go and say hello to my chooks and collect the eggs. Hello. Hello. What's the one impersonation I can do very well is a chicken. Right. I like to amaze children at birthday parties with my chicken impersonation. Oh, I've got to water my plants. We'll pop those in there. Don't need those. I'll water these too. Put that away. Oh, now I could make a scarecrow. What do I need to make a scarecrow? Because then that'll be that coal. Ah! I sold it all. God damn it. Right. What's that? Decorative lantern. Where did I get that? Huh. Can we place this decoration? What, inside or outside? Well, I guess inside. Can I turn it on? Huh. Alright. I need some coal though. I sold it all. What else will I need for that? Wood and fibre. So I don't need all of that. Fibre. Wood. And I've got to keep hitting rocks now then. saw my chickens moving around up there. I was like, who's on my farm? Who's invaded my farm? Coal, right. So now I should be able to build that. And that means done. 100 gold. Feeding animals. Right, build a silo. I can't do that yet. Win friends. Give someone a gift. That I can do. Should I give someone a scarecrow? Yeah, I have this scarecrow I made specially for you and not at all because I had to for a quest. No, I'd feel bad giving away my first scarecrow. Let's give him a job. You can look after those 2 plants, okay? Right. Oh, I've got another one. I can put another one in. Oh. Got to water it though. Right, pop that away, pop that away, put that away, that way. Grab that real quick. Who should we give a gift to? Okay, here's something that you can shout out a couple of Then you're back to the first one as a writer. Yeah. Shout out a couple of people that you want me to potentially to go and give some dandelions to. I don't know that actually they're not going to appreciate being given dandelions, are they? I should just give them spring onions. Although spring onions isn't really an ideal gift either. Should I just give a gift to the first person that we meet? Who? There's another dandelion there. I'm just going to pick it up anyway. Oh, that's a silver dandelion. That might be more appreciated. Oh, here we go. Oh, hi there. Hi, Lewis. How you doing? What an eyesore. Okay. This is Pelican Town Community Centre, or what's left of it anyway. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now just look at it, it's shameful. These days the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. True. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. 𝙃𝙃𝙄𝙎 Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Oh well, if anyone else buys a 𝙃𝙃𝙄𝙎 membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Pressure. Sigh. Here, let's go inside. Okay, so this is the fork in the road that we're going to choose. Restoring this. Ooh. What's this? I guess Vincent and Jas must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. What's that? What? It's a little green apple bouncing up and down. What's the matter? Are you ill? Maybe I am. You saw something. Wouldn't be surprised if this place is full of rats. You're worrying me, Kate. Look, I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. Alright, fair enough. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Okay. Unlocked. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. Is it going to make me zone in again before I see any more? Yeah. So I need to go and speak to this dude. He's the first one, isn't he? No. Alright, there you are. Okay. Do I have to do something first to learn the language? Can't remember. As I say, I never paid much attention to these parts of the game before. Ah, here's someone I can give a gift to. I have a feeling she's not going to appreciate dandelions, though. She seems like that sort to me. I might not. I don't think she's going to appreciate my dandelions, even if they are silver. I think... Is it birthday yet? You'd hate to see it all dried up. That sounds like a threat. Hey, have a spring onion. You guess it's the thought that counts. Well, yeah. Counts for me anyway, because I finished the quest. 100 gold. Ka-ching! Giving gifts is a great way to build friendships. Learn each person's individual tastes and you'll be popular in no time. Right, where are we at? Feeding animals. I need to buy a silo. No chance yet. Need a lot more money. What have we got? How much have we got? We've got 1,150. Should we see if Shane will speak to us without him by... Oh, no one's here. I reckon you would like a spring onion. Oh, I've got to go around there to speak to you. I reckon Gus is into spring onions. He looks the sort. No, no, no. Oh. Okay. My mistake. Oh, she'd like a dandelion, wouldn't she? Hey. How nice. Thank you, dear. That's quite all right. Right, I've given a few gifts out then. And I think it may be his birthday tomorrow, isn't it? Oh no, it's Friday today. 2 days for Lewis's birthday. The Egg Festival. That's where you can get a hat or something, isn't it? You get a bonnet for collecting eggs. I think his birthday, what's a little kid gonna want? He might want something like a seashell or something that I've collected from the beach. I've no idea about Lewis. I feel like I might need to... Do you know what? I feel like I might need to do some farming. I need to get some money together because otherwise I'm not going to go anywhere in this game. So let's go potatoes. How long have I got? Yeah, I've got time, haven't I? How long does it take potatoes to grow? Ten potato seeds. Five parsnips. Hey, lazy ferrets. They are doing great, thank you. And Lala's is here as well. Hey, welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for saying hi. The ferrets are doing great, thank you. They are tucked up in bed. snoozing away. Oh, I've got too many. Yeah, and how much is this, by the way? 2,000 gold. Yeah, it's not happening. So it's fine. I'll plant some potatoes and some parsnips, and we'll just get a little bit of money coming through, so we can do some things. Yeah, I was saying before, actually, lazy ferrets. It's kind of nice right now because it's quite cold outside, and so the ferrets, they tend to be a bit more active when I come and wake them up for food and play, because they've been tucked up in bed staying warm, rather than running around, you know, without me there getting their own exercise. I wasn't counting how many I've done. Let's see where we're at. Okay, what's that? Clay. I need to water everything. This is the only problem with crop production, is you've got to you've got to water it in the early stages of the game. It's just really, really annoying. I'll go in my chicken's coop to get my water bottle filled up. Don't run out. Just for hi. Stubby looks very happy today. Right, what are we at? 5:40 p.m. It's Friday. Is that wizard going to come out of his? I might as well just wrap up the rest of the day clearing a few more things. I'm going to get rid of this one because it's right in the middle of the... have you tried playing with them in your own house? So, lazy ferrets. I have two elderly cats who, they don't even like each other, let alone a ferret. And honestly, if the ferrets came into the living room of an evening and spent the evening with us, whatever, in the living room, I think the cats would hate it. And they're so old now that it just feels like that would be a little bit unfair to them at this stage of their life, because they would scarper. And especially in the winter time, I tend to keep the house quite cool and just have the heat on in the room that I'm in. And so obviously the cats, I would feel bad having the ferrets inside the living room at the same time as the cats. But I have a little side room on the side of the house, in a little annex room, which has got its own bathroom and everything. And that's completely detached from the house. So that's their room. So in the evening when I finished, feeding and cleaning them, I take them in there for an hour or two and we hang out. Sometimes I watch a bit of TV in there with them in there. Normally I'm just sort of like playing with them and watching them chase each other around and hand wrestling them, or filming, you know, preparing for the next video, whatever. So it's a yes and no really, because even though they don't come into the bit of the house that the cats live in, they do come into the house with me in the side room. And once the cats have passed on, which is inevitable, they're almost 20 now, so they are very old, and once they've passed on, then I certainly am not going to be getting more cats. I'm just going to be getting more ferrets and no doubt I will have the ferrets in with me, because there's actually quite often when I'm sort of, you know, sitting and watching the TV and the cats are asleep on the sofas, and I think, oh, it'd be lovely if the ferrets are in here with me. But honestly, on the odd occasion when I do bring them in as well, they're so kind of like discombobulated by the, you know, the smells and the unfamiliarity of the area. They really don't seem to have as much fun as they do when they're just in the places that they know and recognise to be safe. So I don't think that they feel like they're missing out on anything not coming into the house with me. Right, okay, what are we doing? 7 p.m. I've got a bit more energy. I don't know why my nose is getting all bunged up. I was fine, but the cat came in and made me sneeze. Right. Oh, I should go and collect the eggs as well, because they will have laid some eggs in there. Hi, Chuckies. Oh, no eggs. Okay, fair enough. No eggs today. So many logs everywhere. Driving me crazy. You like that respect and consideration. Oh, thank you. You know, the other thing I always do as well with the ferrets, because they have, you know, they've got the kind of like the cage in the shed, and when they've I put them into one side, the side they're not living in when it's time to feed them, so that I can then clean out the rest of the run without them sort of interfering with that process. So they're locked in the one side, contained. And I always wait for them when they've finished. I always put my hand at the edge of the cage and sort of like say, "You ready to come out now?" And they've learned that when they're ready, they just put 2 paws on my hand, and then I lift them out. But I won't just grab them out when they're not ready, because sometimes they want to go back and lick the bowl again, or they want to turn around and have a bit of a chin scratch on the AstroTurf. And I think it's quite nice to let them have that agency over, when they've had enough of being in that space and they want to move on to the next space. You get annoyed by the smell of ferrets. My ferret can be a little smelly, but I'm used to it. I really like the smell of ferrets. I mean, you can keep... Somebody actually commented about this. I don't know if it was you. Had a comment the other day about the smell of ferrets in a house, and I think, if you feed them right and you keep their litter trays cleaned, and you don't let areas that they've gone to the toilet where they shouldn't have go unnoticed. If you keep on top of the cleaning, they actually don't smell that bad. The smell is this sort of musty odor that comes from the oil on their fur that comes out of their skin, and then of course the poofy smell. American ferrets, people who've got them from pet shops, won't have this experience because they have the anal glands removed, by the commercial breeder. But that's a powerful smell, but that only happens if they've hurt themselves or they're scared, or it's like a skunk's kind of poof, and that's powerful, especially if you get it on you. I've had, especially when I was trying to integrate the boys, and that smell would happen a lot, and I would pick up a ferret and kind of cradle it, and it would you'd come away going, ooh, okay, now I need to wash everything because I smell really weird and horrible. So yeah, but I don't. But my brother hates it. Some people are sensitive to it, I think, more as well. My older brother can't stand the smell of ferrets. He's like wrinkling his nose as he walks up the garden path. Right. How are we doing for time? It's 10:10. I'm actually feeling a bit warm. I've got the heating on and it's just started to warm up. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to run a poll. Do we want to continue with this for a little longer, or are we ready to play quiplash games? So, what to do? And then I'm going to step away, go to the bathroom. Continue. Start to, or play quiplash. And if you don't know what quiplash is, you can ask other people in chat whilst this poll is going. But it's audience participation basically, and you can join on your phone. And I'm going to set this running now, the vote now thing, but it'll sort of carry on going after. I won't get back necessarily by the time it's finished, so just bear with me. Right, see you in a moment. I'm back. And Stardew Valley is back as well, but it's behind me, so you can't see it. Okay. Votes are... Continue Stardew Valley. Okay. Lazy ferrets. Do you put their food in a bowl and they can eat it whenever they want, or do you have it? Well, so I have... When they were very young, they got very sick and I had to feed them twice a day. I had to feed them by hand multiple times a day for a while. But we got into this habit of having a warm meal because they had the 𝙏𝙃𝙄𝙎 critical care food, and then it eventually mixed in with their biscuits as a, crumbled biscuits. And it's kind of like a porridge. And they like to... I still like, even though they don't have 𝙏𝙃𝙄𝙎 all the time now, I still do them the crunched up biscuit in hot water as something warm to eat in the evening when I'm cleaning them out, because it's kind of like an appointment to eat for them, and it's a it's an activity marker in the day that they look forward to, and I wouldn't want to take that away from them. They like having their bowl of warm food, and they sit and they go nom, 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 nom. And I love listening to them eat as well, because after spending so many months of them not wanting to eat at all, hello Tia tail, having spent so many, so much heartbreak trying to get them to eat anything at all, that honestly I just love watching them and hearing them eat. So I still feed them once a day, that kind of like sit down meal. Excuse me. I still feed them that sit down meal once a day. And it's kind of like a nice, like Bix, hey planet, like giving them sort of like, a nice warm bowl of soup, and it's just something that they like to eat. So we do that once a day. They don't need it. They have kibble. And they eat kibble, and I know that it's controversial for some people giving ferrets, kibble over raw meat, and they were raw fed when they came to me from the farm that I got them from. But when they got very sick, the doctor the vet actually said to take them off raw meat, because what was happening is when their stomachs were too painful to eat, they were taking the raw meat and stashing it away. It's their nature to sort of like hoard that food. I don't feel like eating now, but my instinct is to take the food and keep it safely for later on. And then, of course, what was happening is the meat was getting infested with flies and getting, nasty, and then they would eat it and it would just aggravate their stomachs. And so the vet said, just put them on... there are good kibbles as well, so they're on a high 80% meat content kibbles, 2 different brands of kibbles, so that I mix them, so if ever one isn't available, I'm not stuck with them not wanting to eat anything. Because that's the other thing, ferrets are, if they haven't tried something as food before they reach 6 months old, it's very difficult to get them to eat it, unless they're a ferret that has lived eating lots of different foods right up to that point. But if they've just been given one food and then they're sort of over 6 months old and you try and introduce a new food, many ferrets will just flat out refuse to eat it and will actually starve themselves as opposed to eating it. That's why you've got to introduce new foods really slowly, so that they almost can't notice the flavour profile gradually building up in what they're used to eating, and then you introduce it to them and it's not such a surprise, I guess. But yeah, so we still do. I do their evening meal normally about 5. We have a little clean up the run while they're eating, and then take them into the playroom for some fun. Right, okay, let's get back to Stardew Valley. Let's see what's happening next. So, where are we? We haven't got any money. The day's just started. It's Lewis's birthday tomorrow. We still really don't know what Lewis wants for birthday, but the weather tomorrow is going to be cloudy, pollen. Well, that's going to make me sneeze again. And my luck today is neutral. Okay, neutral today. Password gaming. I give my 2 ferrets kibble alongside their normal food and I have no problems, but their vet has told me to give them different foods because, if they're young enough to, to be able to do that with, and that's a really good habit. Because, I mean, the other thing I used to, when they were first on kibble, I used to give them James Wellbeloved, which was, you know, a well-respected ferret food. Unfortunately, that stopped being available, and that was a nightmare as well, because it's like for lots of people, because they were like, my ferret will only eat this, and now it's just suddenly not available. So you do need to have a roster of food, which is why I feed them the 2 different brands of kibble mixed together. So if one isn't available, they literally won't notice, because it's, you know, it's all, they all get every mouthful all together. You're very protective of them and make sure whatever they eat is safe for them to eat. Yeah, you have to be as a ferret owner, because if you don't, then what will happen is later in life they'll get horrible cancers and, you know, insulinoma and all this kind of stuff, and it is genuinely caused by eating regularly the wrong kinds of food. So yeah, I would hope that every ferret owner would feel that way, but unfortunately lots of people don't know. Lots of people just don't know. Right, so what are we going to do today? We're going to water the plants, obs, and say hello to our chooks. What do you think we should do now, folks? Should we go on a hunt for something to give Lewis for his birthday? My chooks are chooking. Oh, I've got mail. Excuse me. I hope I'm not coming down with something. My source is telling me you've been bugging around inside the old community centre. Why don't you come pay me a visit? Ah ha ha. My chambers are west of the forest lake in Stone Tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. Okay, well, we need to say hello to him. He's the last neighbour that we need to speak to as well, isn't he? So we'll keep that on me, because I'm going to... Oh, you know what I want to do, though? I've got another seed, so we'll just plant that. We'll fill up our watering can ready for tomorrow. We'll say hello to our chooks. Hello. Hello. Check for eggs. Hey. Oh, one of them is silver. We'll keep the silver one, because I think we need one for the community centre. I'll put this away. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. We'll pop that in the bin to sell. And now we'll go and see the wizard. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Stardew Valley, Westwoods. Before I was better for, my little girl was raised on Marshalls and she got insulinoma. Oh, our new babies eat very high quality kibble and they're so healthy. That is so, it's just, and it's so common, Green Weave, you know, people, because the other thing as well is you go to Marshalls, the #1 pet store that, you know, the #1 breeder, the #1 way to get ferrets, and they also then send you away with, you know, this sort of misinformation about what's good for them, and they even have a health policy, as I understand it. You can buy a sort of a health insurance policy with them that will last up to 3 years, I think, or 2 years. But the condition of that policy is that you continue to feed them the Marshall's kibble under the, you know, the pretense, I guess, or the you know, they make it seem like, oh, that's the way we guarantee that they're eating the right food. But actually what you're doing, and it's funny how they stop offering that once the ferrets reach a critical age. I think it may be 3 years old, because that critical age is the age at which the impact of consistently feeding small amounts of the, you know, high carb, high sugar, pea protein, vegetable protein, all the horrible things they put in there, that's when these things will start manifesting in your ferret. So, you know, marshals themselves understand that, presumably they understand, or they just realise that ferrets at age 3 years old will start to get these horrible, expensive health complications. And that's because they've been eating Marshall's food. And in actual fact, if you took them off Marshall's food right at the very beginning, you wouldn't have any of those expensive health problems. And Marshall's will not insure you beyond the age at which these health problems start manifesting. It's really kind of crazy when you think about it. You thought you were doing the best for her. Exactly, Greenway. Tia. Tia says, I want some attention now, please, Mummy. Yeah, exactly. Right, we got the wizard. Ah, come in, he says. Thank you, Tia. Ah, come in. Okay, I've come in. Don't rub your face on the microphone. I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths. What do you think, Tia? Can you see her in this light? It's a bit dark for Tia. Tia's so dark you can't really see her. Mediary between physical and ethereal. Master of the 7 elementals. Keeper of the sacred 𝙃𝙃𝙄𝙎. You get the point. Yes, I do. And you, Kate, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. It's not at all ominous, is it? Here, I'd like to show you something. Okay. Behold. Yes, that's what I saw in the community centre. You've seen one before, haven't you? I have. I have. Lewis thought I was losing my brain marbles. They call themselves 𝙃𝙔𝙋𝙀. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. Okay. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community centre, but you have no reason to fear them. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. I did. Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. Off he goes. My ferret has a food bowl in his cage and he usually eats it whenever he's hungry, and I'm pretty sure the food is healthy for ferrets. But I think it's making him fat. Oh, lazy ferrets. I mean, you were, I think you were the one who was saying you were worried about your ferret because it hides under the cage all the time. And remember, at this time of year, he's supposed to be getting fat because they get winter fat on. So he's supposed to be a little bit porky at this time of year. But if you want to let me know in comment what brand it is, I'm happy to look into that for you and see if it is a good brand or not, because it's just because it says ferret, you know, 4 ferrets on the packaging doesn't mean that it's good for ferrets, unfortunately. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We asked the 𝙃𝙔𝙋𝙀. We, the 𝙃𝙔𝙋𝙀, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. Okay. One with the forest. What do they mean? Sniff, sniff. Aha! Come here. Whoa. He's gonna give me something weird to drink. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. Don't do this at home, kids. If a strange man in a kind of small castle on the edge of a forest offers you a weird smelling drink, just say no. But I've done it for the plot. Here we go. Trippy. You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the 𝙃𝙔𝙋𝙀 scrolls. Okay, and have I met him as well? Does he count as met now? Okay, I've met everyone. I thought there was going to be like a little reward. What does that cross mean? Does that mean he didn't like the gift? Or does it just mean I've given them gifts already? Alright, okay, yeah. You can only give them 2 gifts a week or something. You got anything else to say? However, your fate is ultimately in your own hands. Okay. Where are we? 9:50 AM. Got the whole day ahead of me still. Let's do a little bit of foraging. I give my Marshall's diet food and kibble and other treats because I learned from some of your videos what to watch out for in terms of ingredients in the food. Thanks for that, by the way. I'm just so happy that it's, you know, able to help people make better choices for their ferrets, honestly. I feel very lucky to, you know, to have a platform that is able to make things better for ferrets and their owners, because at the end of the day, even though it's the ferret that gets sick, it's, you know, the owner that has to deal with that emotionally and financially, which, as we all know, can be quite the sting in the tail when it comes to paying the vet bills with ferrets. And very often, the most kind of crazy, infuriating thing about ferrets getting sick is very often it's so difficult to actually diagnose. You know, it's not easy to take blood samples from them. You've got to put them under anaesthetic, which is, you know, quite a significant risk for a ferret, as with any small animal. Right. Should we go and see what Willie's up to? Hi, Willie. If the local fishing scene got more lively, I might expand the stocks shop. God, talk about putting pressure on me when I was just being friendly. I honestly sometimes don't have enough time to play with my ferret, and I'm not sure if that's making him sad. We are building a house. It's about to be done. I'll be able to play with him more. And when we do move in, I'm probably going to play with him for like an hour, then stop for a couple of minutes, and then play with him again in a couple of minutes. Yeah, I mean, listen, my ferrets are in an outside enclosure, and they've got, you know, the space to run around and play and have fun, and they've got each other. So it's not, you know, I love spending time with the ferrets, and the ferrets definitely get a lot of fun out of spending time with me, but they're still able to have fun and entertain themselves and have the space to run around when I'm not there. So in your case, you know, I have obviously been paying attention to your comments and stuff, and I just think it's your ferret. Number one, I'm sure he'll be much happier if he's got a bonded partner, you know, especially if he's only getting an hour of your time, you know, a day or less even, and he's locked away in a cage. He's going to be sad. He's going to be bored. They've got really busy brains and they need to be kept occupied. And whilst they do sleep a long time for 18 hours a day, the 4 to 6 hours a day that they're awake, they're high speed, high active, and they need to be engaged. And it doesn't sound to me like, you know, you're able to give that to him. And the space that he's got, if he's, you know, locked in a cramped cage, or even if it's not a cramped cage, if he's just caged for the majority of the day and only allowed out for half an hour at a time, that's not going to be good for his mental health, for want of a better description. So yeah, I think you need to try and find a way that he can spend more time out of his cage. Even when you're not actively playing with him, you can have him out in the room that you're in and just, you know, be doing your other stuff, be doing your homework or your correspondence or whatever it is you've got to do. But he's out of the cage and he's sniffling around and he's stretching his legs and he's having his brain challenged by the environment and, you know, and all the strange sniffs and smells and sounds. And then you engage him in play, you know, from time to time during that would be much more ideal for him, just to be able to have 4 to 5 hours a day out of the cage. And, you know, if you're able to get him a bonded partner that he can then actively play with during that time, then that takes an awful lot of pressure off you. That's why I say in my piece. Are you off, Mad Dog? Thank you so much for coming. See you soon. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, it'd just be much easier for you. I say that in my piece about, you know, why you need to get more than one ferret. It's actually easier for you because you don't have to have such a commitment to, you know, time spent and focused attention, because they'll entertain each other. But you know, I get it that people have got, you know, constraints and things. You know, it's not as easy as just get another ferret, because they are expensive. But I do think you need to try and find a way to let him spend more time outside of the cage. I think that will help his temperament a lot too. Right, where was I going? I'm gonna go and check in people's bins. Uh-oh, I got caught. Sorry. Oh no, I've blown it with her now. Can't believe I got caught going in her bin. I want to go and have a look. Try and go this way. I'm going to see how much a silo is, because that's next most important. Oh no, actually I can check in here and see what the first list is. Tia, you're making my nose itch sitting there. I don't know what the cats have been doing. Right, crafts room. Winter foraging bundle. Winter root. Oh, it's not winter yet. I'm not going to see any of those. We've got spring foraging bundle. Right. I need one each of those. Exotic foraging. Wood. Lots of wood. Summer forage, not summer. Okay, so the main thing I need to focus on is getting the spring foraging bundle away before spring is over. And it's Lewis's birthday tomorrow. Oh look, there's one of those. Need one of those. I think probably heading back this way is going to be the best bet for foraging. What's the time? 3:50 p.m. I need more spring onions. I shouldn't have sold all these spring onions, should I? There's none more. There's not much to forage. I remember the foraging opportunities being a little more abundant. Or anything? Not really. Just weeds. Tears purring right beside the microphone. I don't know if you can hear it. Are you happy? I'm also going to build like a shed outside for my ferret, and then I want to build a little playpen outside, which is going to be way better for him. Yeah. Honestly, they're so happy out there as well, and I can bring them inside for a play, and when we want to do filming. But actually, the most natural kind of way for a ferret to live is to be out in the fresh air, as long as you don't live anywhere that's too hot. Obviously. Too cold you can deal with, as long as you can stop the water bowl from freezing. They don't mind it cold, but too hot is deadly. I know a lot of my American friends and viewers and supporters are very much live in areas where you couldn't have ferrets outside year round. It would just be too dangerous for them. Now, one of the things I want to do actually, because I did notice that when you pass out and faint, can I get rid of my money? Can I put money away somewhere? Because if you pass out and faint, you lose some of your money, I think. But what happened was when I passed out, I'm going to paint that pink. Haha. Add to existing stacks, community center, toggle color picker. Milka, it's beyond me, especially Marshalls. Well, we know Marshall's, the problem with Marshall's farms, and they're a commercial breeder of ferrets, and they actually breed them for medical, testing, science things. And as I understand it, a couple of people commented and told me this, that actually the ones that end up being sold in pet shops are the ones that aren't quite good enough for the medical testing. Their interest isn't in the pet or the owner. They're interested in just making as much money as possible. And I guess companies who make products that are bad for ferrets and call them for ferrets either haven't done their research and are just using the cheapest ingredients possible, or they just don't care and are just using the cheapest ingredients possible. Seems to me like you should be able to sue them for, when your ferret gets sick of these very predictable things that they're going to get sick of. Oh, I've got a spring onion. I can do that. I can do that community. I can do the winter foraging. That was it, wasn't it? Put that away. Actually, let me plant this. I'm going to have to water. But I did want to as well. I want to fall asleep because when I was doing the filming for this, to do like the breaks and stuff, I accidentally fell asleep. So I'm going to put everything away, so I'm not carrying anything at least. I actually fell asleep when I was out in the town, and it triggered a holiday event. So let me just I might as well just use up the rest of my energy. We'll chop these trees down. And I want to see if falling asleep out of bed, I wonder if that will trigger the holiday event. We can go hunting for presents. Alright, let's put all this away because we don't want to lose anything. I'm not sure if we lose anything. But let's just faint and fall asleep. I live in the USA and that's the majority of the ferrets. Yeah. Your ferret's a Marshall ferret. Yeah, most of them are in America. Means you donated some money. Ah, right. The crown? I don't think so. I think the crown is that what you're asking? The crowns are seem to be engaged chatters. I think there's like a top 50 or a top list of engaged chatters, and it probably means across comments on the channel as well. So it means you're a champion chatter, and I very much appreciate it. Right, okay. We're going to faint in the middle of our farm, so let's see if it triggers the holiday event, which is the witch flying over and dropping presents. Any second now. How do you know when your ferret is sick? That's a $1 million question. Basically, when you have a ferret, the number one thing you'll always be looking at is their poop, the quality of their poop. And whether it's nicely shaped and firm, not too hard, not grainy, nice and plump. And it sounds really weird to be speaking about poop like this, but genuinely for ferrets, if they're going to be sick, the first place you'll see it is their poo. So that's your early warning system. You need to obviously if you keep handling them every day, you should notice if they're, getting unusually skinny, or, you can start feeling the bones a bit more than you should do at the time of year when they shouldn't be losing weight. They'll stop eating. I mean, that's very typical of ferrets once they, when they start feeling, right, let's see. It didn't trigger an event. Did I lose some money though? Let's see. I didn't lose anything though. It didn't trigger the event though. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be a combination of things, and then just not, and then the other thing where it's really obvious with ferrets is they get lethargic. Ferrets, when they're, if they're usually really high energy and they suddenly become no energy at the times when they normally would have energy, then problem, right? If they stop eating, problem. If they start looking like their poos are either too hard or too soft, or, strange colours, problem. Unfortunately for ferret owners, it's almost impossible for you to then diagnose what's wrong with them, because so many of their illnesses have the same symptoms. So it's just straight to the vet, straight to the vet, straight to the vet. And of course the vet will do a consultation, will examine them, and likely will be like, well, it could be one of a number of things. Then the next thing is there may be some measures that they will give you to try and get them eating again. For example, put them on this 𝙤𝙗𝙗𝙗 food, whatever. Maybe that will fix it. The next escalation will be to take a poop sample, get that analysed, but that doesn't always pick up the things that are wrong with them. And then last sort of resort would be having them put under general anaesthetic and having blood samples taken. And the vet will do other things like look at their, gum and see how pink it is and see if the blood rushes back to it quickly. And there's lots of things that they can do. But from the perspective of the ferret owner, dodgy looking poops, loss of appetite, loss of energy, take them to the vet straight away. I only have one ferret now, but I'm getting more soon. I think it's okay to leave my ferrets in a room alone. He can play by himself. Yeah, as long as the room is ferret safe, right? Lazy ferrets. You obviously can't just let him free in your, the room that is where you normally hang out and do your gaming, because there's all sorts of things in this room that, is dangerous for them to get into. They could chew, they could climb somewhere. There's lots of things that they could chew and would potentially swallow. So as long as the room has been properly ferret proofed, so take out all the things that they could eat and chew on that'd be dangerous, make sure there's no way they can get up anywhere high, then they're perfectly fine to have the space on their own and, stretch their legs. But you do need to make sure, for example, if they've got a tall cage and it's in the room, they will eventually figure out how to climb the sides of it. So you need to sort of, put a cardboard barrier around the sides so that they can't climb up the sides on the outside, because they could get onto the top, but then how do they get down? And that's where they might fall off, hurt themselves, whatever. So you've just got to be really careful about how you ferret proof it. But then absolutely they can be outside of the cage without supervision if that's the environment that you've created for them. Yeah. A really lazy ferret. It's the best thing you can. And I know your ferret doesn't always want to play with you and doesn't always seem as friendly to you, but just being in the room with them, you know, and letting them do their own thing, even if their own thing is sit underneath the cage, if you're there and, you know, reading a book or playing on your phone or whatever, then they'll come to you and, you know, sniff you, and then you can try engaging them with play. So you don't have to be sort of, you know, eyeball on eyeball 100% of the time, but just being around them will, you know, be that kind of like familiarity and comfort for them and company. Right. Let's see what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. And today they feel absolutely neutral. Couldn't give a rat's arse. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, stir fry. Okay. Right. It's Lewis's birthday today. We've got to give Lewis a birthday present. We dropped someone dropped you off at the clinic. Oh, right. You passed away. 53 gold is what it cost me. And I didn't get the special event. Ooh. My parsnips are ready. Oh, no, they're not parsnips, are they? Or are they? Yes, they are. Right. So, I need that, spring onion, that, and down. That's the foraging thingy. I'll take. I'll take that. I haven't seen any of those wiggly worms either. You know, the archaeology wiggly worms that. Oh, I need to say hello to my chooks. My ferret's had a hairball. I think it's getting another one and gave him medicine. Yeah. Hairballs are dangerous. He should be beyond the molting season right now, though. He should have already done his molting. He should already have his winter coat. So again, I would take him to the vet. If he's gagging constantly, he could have like an ulcer or something, which could be a sign of you know, something wrong internally. But yeah, we'll give Lewis an egg. Look, that's a lovely gold egg there. I reckon Lewis is going to be stoked with an egg. Or should we have a vote? Yeah, we'll have a vote. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we think we should give Lewis for his birthday. Lewis birthday gift. Right, we've got. What have we got? We've got an egg. We've got parsnips. What else have we got? I don't think he's going to like it. Nobody's going to like a dandelion. I need to save that cauliflower. I've got an oyster. I'll give him a geode. We'll give him a geode. All right, those are your choices. What shall we give Lewis for his birthday, which is today. Make your selections now. What did you decide? Oh, 𝙃𝙃𝙄𝙎. 57% of you said that he's going to be happy with a rock. So, we'll put that away, we'll grab a rock. Let's go find Lewis for his birthday. Oh, I better not hold on to it in case I accidentally give it to somebody else. What's the matter, dear? You probably can't hear her, she's going meow, meow. Right, where are you, Lewis? I think it might be up here. Where would I be on my birthday if I was Lewis? Grab that. Daffodils. There's another one there. We can do this. It's spring foraging bundle. 1. Yay! Rewards. Spring seeds! Have I got time? Puppy Ghost Face, Pumpkin Puree can also be used to try and flush. Yes. Yeah. Raw eggs regularly, like not too regularly because they can be quite high fat and they can get fat and give them upset stomachs. But you should give them raw eggs from time to time, especially during molting season. And I did a blockage protocol. Here he is. I did a blockage protocol post as well, which steps you through the... Happy birthday! Yep. What's this? Well, you know what they say, it's a thought that counts. Oh, he wasn't thrilled. But we did give him a birthday present, so we should have... Where are you? Tia? Where are you? Oh, there it's at the bottom because it's not his birthday. So are they in order of birthday? No. Okay. Well, we didn't achieve very much giving him that geode. Happy birthday, Lewis. Lewis chat says happy birthday. Now, it's the little boy's birthday next, and I think he'll like a shell or something from the beach. We say hello to this guy. Hello, I hope your new farming life is panning out as you'd hoped. Hello. The weather's interesting today, don't you think? Not really. I've got a load of seeds that I can plant. Or I could just... you know what I could do? Right. Plant the seeds or eat the seeds. You've got until I get home. The seeds. Plant them. Eat them. I thought 𝙃𝙃𝙄𝙎 was a good gift. He's not a amateur archaeologist, clearly. Hi, Tia. So I'm home. Poll ends. 100% say plant them. Right, I've got some hoeing to do. I've got to hoe down, hoe down. What have I got? 30. Wow. That's actually quite a lot of hoeing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now I've got to water them. This is going to be a lot of watering now, guys. You know that, don't you? Oh, have I said hello to the chooks yet? Did I? Oh, no, I did, because I got a gold egg, didn't I? Right, it's a good job I've got a scarecrow. We could get anything. But I think it will be things like it'll be the foraging. Oh, it will be because it's the winter foraging. It's the spring foraging bundle. Right, I need to fill up my watering can. Hey, chookies. Yeah, I had already said hello to them. Okay. Oh, we could give the little kid some clay. Do you think he'd like some clay? What do little boys like? He might have liked to plant better. What, Lewis? Right. It is 10 o'clock, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I feel like I'm actually losing my voice a little bit. I'm not used to speaking this much. It's been a while. So, do we want to have a quick game of 𝙃𝙃𝙄𝙎 before we wrap up? We'll wrap up here and go to finish out this day. Is your only pet just cats and ferrets, or do you also have other animals? Just cats and ferrets. Yeah. One here and one. I don't know where the other one is. He's off doing something. Hey, Rick. Glad you could make it. Nice to see you, my friend. Right, so the I've got to finish up the day. I might as well use, because you've got to go to bed in this game. You can't just turn it off and come back where you were. So I'm just gonna use up my energy. Gotta go and collect that wood now. You know what? It's these are the seeds that you make the yeah, acorn. Yeah, you need one of each, acorn, pine, and so I've made a healthy, high protein snack. My hot bar's all out of order. I was going to go and see how expensive a silo is as well, wasn't I? So I think what we need to do tomorrow is we need to sort of get moving with the whole picking out a boyfriend, you know, or if, you know, if we're going to go that route, I think we need to get moving on it. So we need to choose we need to choose a target. Doesn't sound at all creepy, doesn't it? Yeah, I know you are, DH. I know you are. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, well, she's not there. She's standing there now and she's not going to talk to me about business. What have I got? Let me see. Can I make another one of those? No. I can get rid of that. Oh no, I can't. If I do that. Oh, I'll tell you what. I just do that, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Now I can pick it. No spaceships in this game, no. Though we do get sprinklers later. For what it's worth. There are some events that can happen sort of randomly. And I think one of them involves a spaceship. Right, I need to sell some stuff, don't I, really? Oh, I'll have stuff to sell when... I'll just keep that for now. Right, so we go that, and we'll put that there. Ah, when's the little boy's birthday? It's not until like Tuesday, I think. So we got time. Have a good day, Kate. Hope you noodles. Yay! Thank you so much, Milka. Appreciate it. So I think we're going to skip. I mean, the time's gone on. It's 10:15, and really, I'm losing my voice. So I guess people had the choice to play 𝙃𝙃𝙄𝙎 earlier, and you chose to carry on playing this game. So what we will do... Oh, I need to now exit the title. Do that. Yay! Tia! You gonna say hi? Say hi. She's a little bit... She's like, why are you picking me up? She doesn't like to be picked up. Is it possible you could go live tomorrow and show your ferrets? I love your ferrets. And then wriggles and scruffles. That's not something that I'm going to do because number one, by 7 p.m. that's their asleep time. They've had their awake time, they've had their playtime, and they're tucked up safely, asleep in bed. And also, in order to do that, I would have to bring them in here. And this room isn't safe for ferrets, so I would have to keep hold of them, and that's going to last 20 seconds before they've, scrabbling to get out. So it's not something that I think is appropriate for these streams. The idea of this was just a cozy gaming get together, have a chat, ask questions if you have any questions, help me make some decisions playing Stardew Valley, and if we feel like it later in the week we can have a go at 𝙃𝙃𝙄𝙎 if you want a bit of audience participation. It's very easy, you just need a mobile phone to join in. But yeah, thank you so much. 𝙃, I'm sorry you've arrived and we're all bye. But I will be back tomorrow, same time. We will try and pick someone for me to, start making some moves on, I think, tomorrow. So we need to do a good assessment of who there is available. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Stu, 𝙃𝙃𝙄𝙎, for being there, for all of you. A couple of people. Big Boo's just come in as well. Merry Ferret Farms. Hey, nice to see you, Big Boo. All the old friends are coming in. So yeah, it was lovely to catch up with everybody. And I'm going to go and rest my voice for a bit, cuddle my kitty cats, and I will see you back here tomorrow if you're around. Thank you so much. And I have an end screen. So I'll see you later. Bye.